Hello students, welcome to class 9 geography and we are on third chapter. The name of the chapter is drainage. Drainage, we always actually crack the code of the name of chapter. So drainage, normally when I talk about drainage, हम लोग को ये लगता है कि हम बात कर रहे हैं नालों की, गटर की, नालियों की. Here in drainage is nothing but a river basin. तो एक और terminology आ गई. What is river basin? See, main river and the tributaries and the area which is drained by this water is known as drainage basin. Now if I see this image, there is something called water divide and another river here and another river system. So this water divide is nothing but an elevated ground which separates two river basin. तो ये याद रखिएगा कि वाटर डिवाइड क्या होता है, दो मेजर रिवर सिस्टम के बेसिन को जो डिफरेंशिएट करता है, जो बीच में है, उसको बोलते हैं वाटर डिवाइड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी कैन हैव अंबाला. अंबाला इज अ वाटर डिवाइड बिटवीन इंडस रिवर सिस्टम एंड गैंजेस, गंगा रिवर वैली सिस्टम. ठीक है, लेट्स मूव अहेड एंड टॉक अबाउट certain patterns created by the rivers. देखिए, rivers originate from some sources and then they flow down. तो जैसे ही they originate, they do not become such a big river. They have streams, water bodies joining and then they become big. So look at some patterns which are very, very important. The first one is dendritic drainage pattern. Looks like a tree and a branches. So nothing, main river and then you have tributaries. Now how is that these patterns are developed? See, understand. Whenever there is a channel of a flow through a slope, they join to the main river. So it will look like it's a tree. Agar aerial view, we are talking about the aerial view. So it will look like a tree. So it is dendritic pattern. The second one is terrace drainage. See here, the tributaries are joining at the right angle. Now whenever you have this kind of pattern, you will have a soft and a hard rock together. So wherever it is a soft rock, it will crack and break and then join the main river. So these are the two patterns which we have learned here, but there are two more. The other two patterns are rectangular and radial. So look at this image. Rectangular pattern develops where you have a very strong jointly rocky terrain, and radial pattern is just like you have a slope or a mountain and then too many streams of river flowing down. प्लीज रिमेंबर, ये एरियल व्यू ही है. सब एरियल व्यू से अगर आप देखोगे तो आपको ये इस तरीके के दिखेंगे, बट अब से रिवर के सामने खड़े रहकर तो कोई ऐसे पैटर्न नहीं चेक कर सकता है. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द रिवर सिस्टम इन इंडिया. वी हैव टू मेजर रिवर सिस्टम इन इंडिया. वन इज द हिमालयन रिवर, द अदर वन आर द पेनिनसुलर. हिमालयन रिवर का ओरिजिनेशन जो होगा वो हिमालय से है. पेनिनसुलर रिवर का जो ओरिजिनेशन है वो प्लेटू से होगा. एक और चीज याद रखिए, डिफरेंशिएशन बहुत कॉमन क्वेश्चन है. हर बार आपको ये डिफरेंशिएशन किया जाएगा किसी भी एक हिमालयन रिवर का और किसी भी एक पेनिनसुलर रिवर का, या फिर सिंपली दे आस्क यू वन ऑफ द रिवर एंड यू हैव टू एक्सप्लेन द होल रिवर. वो मैं आपको तब बता दूंगा. बट लॉजिकली विच ऑफ दीज टू रिवर सिस्टम विल हैव मोर वाटर? आंसर कम्स हिमालय. व्हाई? इन समर स्नो मेल्ट्स, so you will have more water there, and then you have rain. But then is there any snow in peninsular part of our country? No. So these river are actually rain fed. मतलब सिर्फ बारिश का पानी होता है, वो ही पानी इन रिवर्स में होता है. तो सेकेंड क्वेश्चन कि वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर कौन सी रिवरों में ज्यादा होगा? वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर हिमालयन रिवर्स में ज्यादा होगा. लॉजिक सी बात है, ज्यादा बर्फ, ज्यादा स्नो, ज्यादा रेनफॉल कंपेयर टू द पेनिनसुलर रिवर. तो डीप कौन सी होंगी? हिमालयन रिवर होंगी. ये थोड़ी सी शैलो होंगी. तो याद रखिए ये कुछ डिफरेंशिएशन है जो बहुत 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 ज़रूरी है. एंड देन यू हैव टू एंड योर डिफरेंशिएशन विद एग्जाम्पल. सो आई विल हैव गैंजेस, ब्रह्मपुत्र, इंदस फॉर हिमालय, एंड देन गोदावरी, कृष्णा, कावेरी, महानदी फॉर पेनिनसुलर रिवर्स. दिस इज हाउ द डिफरेंशिएशन गोज बिटवीन द टू रिवर सिस्टम इन इंडिया. एंड नाउ विल टॉक अबाउट Himalayan rivers first. So first major river is Indus. Now Indus originates from Mansarovar Lake, just close to Mansarovar Lake. Now Mansarovar Lake is in Tibet, current China. So origination from Mansarovar, it starts and enters to India in Ladakh district. Then in this region, this river is joined by some very good picturesque valley rivers, which are Zanskar, Hunza, and you have Ladakh itself. Now, after reaching to a place called Attock, it enters down to Pakistan in plain area. And herein you have another major tributaries, Satluj, Ravi, Bias, Chenab and Jhelum. So now these are the major tributaries. अब सबसे important चीज़, बेटा geography में you need to have a good picture memory. Otherwise you will just have names and you'll get bored. आपको याद नहीं रहेंगे. You have to look at those pictures, you will find it more interesting and then it might get into your head. But आपको एक छोटी सी concept देता हूँ to understand about these rivers. See, about every rivers, only one concept. Every river will originate from somewhere, so you need to have that origination point. Second, it will have some length and travel across few states, so you need to remember those states क्योंकि वो आपका river basin होगा. Third thing, you have to talk about the tributaries. Fourth thing, any other miscellaneous point you get about this river. And the fifth one would be, अगर river है तो किसी ना किसी ocean में, sea में वो जाएगी, तो आपको वो याद रखना है. That's how you get 5 points. और आप किसी भी river के बारे में बस ये 5 क्वेश्चन अपने आप को पूछिए, your answer is done. So that way we have done with the Indus River Valley system. Still one thing is left to bring into your notice, that is the length of the river. It is 2900 kilometer, the longest in India. Still India के ये longest river नहीं है. Question क्यों? Because only 20% of the river is in India, the rest is in Pakistan and in China. तो ये थोड़ा सा ही पार्ट बस इंडिया में है. ओरिजिन भी जो है वो मानसरोवर है, which is Tibet, a part of China, and then I said only a certain part, Ladakh और जम्मू एंड कश्मीर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में ही वो इंडिया में है. So now we move to a river which is the longest in our country and the most famous of them all, the Ganges or the Ganga. Ganga River Valley System की जब आप बात करेंगे तो let's have the recap of what I told you to remember about the rivers. Origin. Origin, if I talk about the Ganga, in the origin it is known as Bhagirathi. So there is a glacier called Gangotri and it's a place called Gaumukh from where this river originates. Once this river originates from there, it flows and a place called Devprayag, it meets another river known as Alaknanda. So Alaknanda and Bhagirathi meets at a place called Devprayag and from there we call this river as Ganga. Now Ganga after Haridwar enters the plain area, plain part. So it flows across UP, Bihar, West Bengal, then in Bangladesh and finally Bay of Bengal. That is the drainage part. 2500 is the length of the river, 2500 kilometer. Now remember one more thing, because Ganga is flowing through many states, there is a place in West Bengal which is known as Farakka. We call it as Farakka barrage. From here, this river divides into two sections. One section dips down, which is known as Bhagirathi and Hooghly. It flows down to West Bengal and then enters Bay of Bengal. But the other section goes towards Bangladesh and in Bangladesh it is known as Meghna. एक बहुत ज़रूरी चीज़, the world's largest delta is created by Ganga and Brahmaputra, which is the whole of Bangladesh and West Bengal. And we call it as Sundarban Delta. Do remember this fact. This is the most fertile land on Indian subcontinent. We move to another big mighty river, Brahmaputra. Originates from Mansarovar, Tibet. See one more fact. Mansarovar Lake in Tibet, you have three major rivers in India which originates from in and around that area. One is Satluj, the other one is Indus and your Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra flows towards the eastern part of the country, which is parallel to Nepal border, and then a place called Namcha Barwa, it's a peak. This river takes a U-turn. After taking U-turn, it dips and enters Arunachal Pradesh, and we call it as Dihang. Now Dihang is joined by certain tributaries, which is Dibang and Dihang again. So these are the two major tributaries. This river carries volume of water, it brings flood every year and it is so wide that one of the largest, not one of the largest, the largest riverine island in the world is in Brahmaputra. मतलब नदी के अंदर बहुत बड़ा island है जिसका नाम है Majoli. Now this island has actually shrunk due to this erosion, but still 1000, at least 1000 people are living on that island. और ये riverine है, नदी के बीच का island है. It's just a fact to share.